So we were just talking about sales. Taz Taylor, shout out Taz, I think that he saw this video that we just watched, and then given that the dude made the argument about like the monthly listeners of Uzi, saying like his monthly listeners went up because of Yeet, that he tweeted this. Y'all can see it. So people got to stop using Spotify monthly listeners as like ... a real stat when talking about this music shit. It really doesn't mean shit. If you drop a new song, they're gonna go up. If you haven't dropped in a while, they're going to go down. If one song is in a popping playlist, it's going to go up. It's not a true indicator of where an artist is. And all of these, this artist has surpassed this artist, and monthly listeners posts are all label paid for to make people think it's some real shit that matters. So you care about that artist more, and it makes them look bigger. Everything like that, honestly. Thoughts?
The last part is for sure true. So you care about that artist more, and it makes them look bigger. That's for sure, but that's the job of Spotify or Apple Music or something like that. That makes complete sense that they would want to make people continue using the app and listening to people as much as possible. You know, he's not wrong. Spotify monthly listeners, it's real, but it's like you can have a feature, you can have someone big like featured on your song, and it could boost it because of that. I could have 1 million because of that. You know, he's not incorrect, but like, you know, why not use it? Fuck it. It's like it's not that serious. It's like something to look at. You know.
So this isn't me like hating. I love Taz.
Same.
But I think it is a real stat. Like it shows how hot you are.
It's not made up, the number.
Yeah. It might be a little bit like off from like if you have a feature. I think who was it? Like Kid Laroi had a Justin Bieber collab, and then his monthly listeners like shot up because those streams from Justin Bieber like moved over, and maybe by himself he doesn't have that, but still like so
still a huge song, you know.
So I think it is a real stat.
But there's also, bro, there's like, can you sell out shows? There's so many like metrics for like where an artist is at, you know.
They're saying, how did 24K Golden have 40 million? It's because he had a #1 song.
Yeah, he had a huge hits.
Yeah, but okay, so I think what he's getting at is, you know, and maybe I'm probably like one of the reasons for it, but
he's speaking to you.
Yeah. But well, one, that's my job. But two, there's been a huge like movement towards nobody cares about the actual music anymore.
Right. And I don't know if that's true though, bro. I think people love it more than ever. Genuinely. Like I think that there's so much extra because, again, you have to fucking match what everyone else is doing, and you have to do like all the extra things to give context to your music. If I don't know about you or know like any context of like what you're like, your music could be amazing. It's probably not going to get listened to that much, you know? But I do think that people are still, once they get past, they got to buy into someone image-wise and everything like that. I still think these kids are fucking genuinely crazy about this shit, about this music, and like really care.
The artists.
The listeners.
I think, well, okay, I'm not disagreeing, but I think that people get too, like, I like to discuss the sales and the monthly listeners just for a sake to quantify and back up what I'm saying. Like, I like this. Here's proof that other people like it as well.
Right, it makes it make sense.
Right, but then there are other times where I'm saying I don't care if nobody fucks with it, I still like it. So I stopped doing reactions recently because I feel like the numbers do play a role in, at least temporarily, your opinion on the music.
Right.
Like if you see it's doing really well, it almost like it's a human nature thing. Like you want to fit in, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it inflates what the actual music quality is.
I don't. Sometimes for me it works the opposite, you know, because like mainstream stuff can be so boring and stale and shit. And I know like your viewers probably agree. You know, they're underground fans and shit. Like just because something's bigger does not mean it's more fire.
Right. Yeah. But then there's YoungBoy fans who will go in comment sections saying like YoungBoy better, whatever. So it just gets to the point where like there's a fan base that's so strong it'll sway the public opinion.
Yeah, right. But he's just different. His fan base, bro.
Yeah.
It's some otherworldly shit. W smart guys. It's just fucking